How hard should your leg days really be? Mm, well, if you're anything like me, extremely hard. Everyone's got a limit, but those that are able to push their limit slowly and progressively make their limit further, that is how your legs are going to actually grow. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, squats with a barbell, maybe you're just doing leg extensions and hamstring curls. But your legs are going to grow regardless as long as you push that limiter, no matter what. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to finish this meal and show what a leg day should look like.
Now, there are many different ways to start off a leg day. Me, personally, I start out with everything before quads just because when I do actually get into the quad movements, well, they put me out completely. So I kind of get everything done beforehand. And this isn't my first movement. I mean, I don't think you guys would really want to see me doing ab and adductors. I mean, here's, my top sets with those. But besides that, hamstrings is the best way for me to start. I completely pump it up before I do get into the quad movements. Like Sam Sulik has said before, it feels more of like a trampoline when you're at the bottom of your certain squat sets, and it just feels better. So we're gonna start out with this. I'm not too sure what I'll do after. I may do something single leg. I don't think I'll do some hip hinge movement today. I'll probably just stick with the machines for my hamstrings, and then we'll get into some quads after. Now, hamstrings and quads are obviously the meat and potatoes of different movements while you're hitting legs. But I still think it's extremely important to at least work the ab adductors, calves, obviously. I mean, mine still need a lot more work, but nonetheless, make sure you're being able to isolate every muscle part because that's just going to help with growth overall. I mean, like, yeah, some people do have huge legs when they just do squats, when they just do RDLs, but if you're looking to be more of a bodybuilding type of look, you're going to want to isolate each individual variable because if not, you're just going to have a block of meat. It's easier to tell, each indistinctive muscle sweeping through each part if you isolate. But if you're not going to and you just want to be strong, then you know what? Do whatever. So, funny thing is, even when it comes to my hamstrings, which they're probably my least, what's the word? Imbalanced muscle for both halves. But I still like doing single leg. To be honest, this machine feels really good too. With the lying hamstring curl, I don't really get the best stretch with it, and that's kind of with almost any of the hamstring machines here, unfortunately. But with this one, stretch is pretty good, and I think I benefit a lot out of it. And honestly, it makes my pumps feel better too. Really get the blood flowing into my hamstring. So we're gonna do this for a couple of sets, and then we'll get into the good shit. Not sure if I mentioned it during the intro, but no matter what muscle group you're doing, no matter what exercise it is, personally, obviously the amount of weight that you put on is going to grow over time, which that is important. But I don't think you should ever be ashamed of the weight that you are using. If there's anything to be ashamed of, it should be how hard you are pushing yourself. I mean, you go to the gym, and if you were to just observe, you see people doing, 10 reps, and they'll be on their phone while they're doing it. They'll get off and have a full conversation immediately after. And if you're doing warm-ups, obviously that makes sense, but you see someone do that and then get off of the machine. I mean, were you even trying to begin with? I don't know, but kind of warmed up a little bit just with no weight just to really see how it felt. I was thinking about doing the pendulum, so I actually wanted to, but unfortunately there's construction going on, so I am unable to. But that is not going to stop me from getting a seriously good quad pump. So we'll start here. Some machines are going to be a lot more difficult to pack weight on than others, even if it's the same exact thing. This hack squat is extremely humbling. The one at my other gym, I'll throw on 5 plates, for 8 reps or so. 4.5 plates for 12, whatever it is. Then I come here and do 1 plate, and takes a significant amount of more effort than the other one. But, like I said, not going to worry about the weight. I'm going to worry about how it feels. Come on. Finish. You got more. Come on. Drive. Come on. These are the different sets where you really tell yourself that you're going to push past that limit, that set. It's the best time to do it. Three more. Come on. So I did just do a set, but I was so in the zone that I forgot to actually attach the microphone to my hat. So that sucked. But basically, I was just saying either going to do 3 or 2 sets, just depending on how that last weight felt. But it felt pretty good, and I got a little help for these next couple of sets to really push me past that limit. So 4 plates here. I was debating between doing this and the squat press that they have, but honestly, this hinge movement has just felt the best just for that outer sweep of my quads. I feel like I'm able to push through that and my hamstrings a lot better. And this just felt amazing every time I use it. So we're just going to see how this set feels. And then depending on that, we'll either up the weight or keep it the same. All right.
Come on. Come on. Fucking like.
3.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Come on, finish it. Yep. Come on. Up. Come on. Come on.
One more.
Up. Come on.
What?
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little help never hurts. You don't have to do everything alone. Come on. Two more. Thank you. And now, just everyone's favorite finisher. I mean, if you don't do leg extensions, like, I think there's a massive part of your leg day that's missing. So if you're not doing them already, I would highly advise incorporating them into your routine. But I think I'm just going to crank out 2 sets here. Something pretty simple for the most part. Just kind of get it done. I may do a single leg as well. It just really depends because I didn't really do any. And I don't have much of an imbalance in between my quads. Nothing too crazy. But I think it's still something that you can critique just that little bit. Because, I mean, maybe I don't critique myself. Maybe the vast majority don't critique as hard. But a judge will. So we'll just finish out here. Couple sets. Put the seat all the way back as well. These machines are extremely nice just in the fact that you can really isolate where you want your legs to get activated. So just kind of put it all the way back, get the best stretch that I possibly can, and we're just going to hit it from there. Gonna be completely honest. Observing my legs, especially when I'm in my off season, isn't my favorite thing to do. But I think it's something mandatory that I should at least show you guys. Just some simple progress. I do hold a lot of fat in my leg for the most part. So they do, while I isolate every individual part, it does kind of look like a block of meat. But post leg day, the lighting isn't the best really anywhere right now. I was looking over in the other room. The posing room's taken up, and then the natural lighting area is like also has some stuff getting worked on over there. But there's the leg. It's nothing too crazy. Just some simple mass to really work with. But that's about it. You don't need to do anything too crazy when you are hitting legs. You just kind of go as hard as you can. It's a very simple muscle group. You know, there's only 4 real individual parts that you should isolate and work with, but that's about it. Now I'm probably just gonna get some calves done, maybe a little bit of cardio since I didn't end up finishing all of mine yesterday. I was late for something that I had to get done. So once again, make sure you're getting your cardio done. But besides that, for my next video, I will see you guys in Vegas.